Hola chicos y chicas, aquí de vuelta a
Back
Melkor.
away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
Ya están mirando ahí como babosos la forma de cruzar.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
Ya tienen bloqueada la ruta hacia el bosque. No puedo cruzar por las piedras. Me puedo ahogar. Entonces, ¿cómo? Ah, aquí hay algo.
Come at me, bees!
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
No.
Stay back. Very important protection duties in process.
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater.
El ticket es para dentro del teatro, pero no aquí. Entonces, ¿cómo puedo abrir?
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress! Abandoned post!
Ya me rescataron.
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was
Ah,
talking to me.
gracias por salvarme, por rescatarme.
Nope, this
Y le
tired
dicen de nada.
argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am. Uh-oh.
Ya.
Oh, dear.
Huyan.
Not good.
Ya, sí, porque me iban a seguir. Seguramente si yo venía por acá y no les lanzaba las abejas.
I have this lovely ticket I could share. No? You're gonna regret it. Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
¿Eso es una cuerda? Muy bien. ¡Ah! ¡Pero qué genial! Ese caballero mola. Es super mega pro. Es un crack. Ah, es un maricón. Qué traidor. Al árbol, al árbol. Boom. Como este es el pasado anterior a la aventura del dragón, es un noob.
My bow is brand new, so it still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
No pasa nada con el corte ahí. Ah, pero tengo un hacha. Tengo un hacha, a ver. No. No funciona. ¿Y eso? No, no sé soplar esas cosas gigantes.
Another horn and another missing piece.
No. Por acá, por la orilla, tal vez. Algo que no vea. No. Todo es por abajo. ¿Puedo cortar el árbol ahora?
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
No. Nada, nada, nada. A ver si les ofrezco mi hacha a alguno de ellos.
You cut?
No cutting.
Ah, no. Ay, 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 ay. Es que- ¿Y si pongo la cuerda acá? Ah,
Rope
bien.
swing? No, I shouldn't embarrass myself again.
Pero como nada,
And then
tío.
you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Mm,
That did. I don't.
Cut?
No cutting.
mm. No, ya no, nada que hacer acá. Es arriba.
You're still here?
Ay. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer?
Seems like you cut?
No cutting.
Mm.
I don't.
No.
Look what I have. Want to build a rope swing? Okay, suit yourself. Huh. Rope swing? No, I shouldn't embarrass myself again.
I wonder what happened to that bridge.
Look what I have. Want to build a rope swing?
Tampoco, no,
Okay, suit
no es con
yourself.
ellos.
I had caused enough distress for one afternoon.
Déjame
And then
cortar.
you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn. I had caused enough distress for one afternoon.
You cut?
Not that type of story. I don't. That didn't.
Seems like a waste.
Es que no sigue, no avanza, no. Y apuesto que es algo muy simple lo que hay que hacer. Pero ya había probado el hacha muchas veces. Creo. Pero parece que probé el hacha por el otro lado más lejos, entonces por eso que no lo... Un guatón gigante.
Over here, buddy.
Ah, que al final voy a tener que cruzar por mi cuenta porque estos patanes no me dejan. Ya, por abajo. Bien, de lujo.
Pardon me.
Perdóname, puto traidor. Todo derrotado, chicos.
All right.
Que es un puto. Con el hacha.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh,
La cuerda. Esperemos que esta vez... No sé, porque falta todavía ese caballero que es enano. A ver, más rápido. Nah, mira si no era ni hondo, no tenía profundidad la cuestión. Qué ridículo.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well,
¿Cómo
you'd be
conoce mi
surprised
nombre?
at the
Ah, se llama
information people
Graham,
give
el
out when
chico.
they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed.
Ya le está explicando que para ganar este torneo necesita superar en fuerza, en agilidad, velocidad
Pleased to meet you.
So,
y inteligencia.
what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Ay, ya se volvió loco el chico.
Green. I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same.
Supuestamente este enano le está ayudando
We'll both be
a
moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater.
avanzar en el juego.
Let me know how I can help.
Ah, por acá. Vamos, Nathan Drake. Ah, este es Graham. Por fin.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were
Ouch.
late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting to know you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Me está diciendo que tengo que responder algunas
I was
preguntas.
getting to
Hay un
that,
test.
thank you. In the
Y
spirit
si no las
of equal
respondo bien, no puedo
opportunity,
entrar
the new
a la
rules state
competencia.
that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test
O la
if and
competición de
only
caballeros.
if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
Well, my mom whipped up a stack of my special chocolate chip pancakes, and she never lets me leave the house until I finished all my breakfast.
I'll just pencil in Mummy's boy. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants, find out as much as you
Mummy's
can
boy,
about
hijo
them,
de
and when you're
mamá.
ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Ya. A ver, ¿qué podemos averiguar? Del gordo.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
Ah, qué pesado. Tiene la voz como... como este actor Samuel Jackson.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
Ah, qué pesado
I'll
ya.
leave you be.
Go away.
Me largo, gordo pesado.
The treasure that was within.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are.
Le está preguntando el nombre.
You're... Every woman's dream?
Well, you got that right. The ladies love, 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 love. Yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind.
Ah, es Graham,
Yes,
mi
your
nombre,
name.
no Gage.
You are... You're... Sir Ten of himself.
Cheeky.
No me va a contestar esto.
But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're... That jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it.
Un pesado, un fanfarrón.
Piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
No me dijo nada.
Right here, Garrett.
Veamos el...
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Chaka.
Ah, chaga.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Chaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good
No
chat.
entiendo nada.
I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
Ya este nos va a contar algunas cosas. Sirloin of
What could you
roast.
tell me about Sir Loin of Roast Beefington?
I can tell you that sounds like a phony name. Who's giving you this false information? Did you just make that up? Go and introduce yourself to everyone. Then come see me for the dirt.
Ah, de...
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
What can you tell me about a Chaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
Sound
Vale.
good? Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Veamos cómo nos va en el test. A ver cómo va.
Are you ready for the
Nos va a ir
chivalry
re
test?
mal, nos va a ir re mal. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
A Chaka.
All right. Next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Well, let's see. Sir 10 of himself, the 4th.
I see. Last
Ay, ese
question.
no era.
Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Well, I know he likes stimulating conversation. Now, how did I do?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
¿Cómo me fue?
Tallying. It looks like you got one answer correct.
Una
Why
respuesta
don't you go
correcta.
and mingle. Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Ya,
Are you
otra vez.
ready
Tenemos
for
que
the
seguir
chivalry
intentando, pero
test?
los tipos no me dijeron ninguna
Let's do
cosa.
it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Sigo pensando que es a Chaka.
Chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Yo pensaba que era Chaka, pero...
Sir Loin of Roast Beefington.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Loin of Roast Beefington Jr.?
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Pork chop, rack of minotaur, sprig and roast, anything that holds butter, really. How many did I get right?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got no answers correct.
Ninguna
Why don't you
respuesta
go and
correcta.
mingle. Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Es que los tipos no me quieren responder. A
Are
ver,
you
voy.
ready for the chivalry test?
Sí, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Ya no es a Chaka. Entonces...
Sir Loin of Roast Beefington.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Yo creo que es a Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Let's see. Sir 10 of himself, the 4th.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
A mirror, by the looks of him. What's my score?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
A ver.
It looks like you got one answer correct.
Ah,
Why don't
pero
you
por
go
la
and
puta.
mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
¿Vienen a responder otra cosa si les vuelvo a preguntar?
What do you want?
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, string bean.
No, no responden
I'll
nada.
leave you be.
You need to get lost.
No responden nada. Ya.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Oh, well, let's see. Sir Ten of himself, the fourth.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Probably his amazing, trusty bow. How did I do?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Qué mierda.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
What can you tell me about Sir Loin of Roast Beefington?
I can tell you that sounds like a phony name. Who's giving you this false information? Did you just make that up? Go and introduce yourself to everyone. Then come see me for the dirt.
What can you tell me about a chaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Are
Ahora
you
sí.
ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Sir Loin of Roast Beefington.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Trick question. Manny is his full name.
I see. Last question. Tallying. It looks like you got 1 answer correct. Why don't you go and...
A ver, le vamos a preguntar a todos, a cada uno algo, porque me parece que hay que estar preguntándoles todo el tiempo, hay que equivocarse y volver a preguntarles.
What was your name again? Sir Fatso?
It's Acorn.
Ya.
Get it right or pay the price.
Este dice que se llama Acorn, que es el más fuerte de todos. Y corre el rumor que le preguntándole al caballero más pequeño que tiene
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
que tiene
I
un
wish
amigo.
Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
Scram!
Ya. Cada vez que intentamos responder y nos equivocamos, cambian los diálogos, ¿vale? Cambian los diálogos de estos personajes porque al comienzo no me querían decir nada y ahora ya me están hablando. Me he equivocado varias veces. Y ahora sabemos que se llama Whisper. De antes, si yo no me hubiese equivocado, no sé, me he equivocado unas 5 veces, 6 veces, no sabría que se llama Whisper. Así que cada vez que se equivoquen en esta parte, vayan a hablar con los personajes y les van a ir cambiando las frases.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like
Ya,
you.
tiene un nombre demasiado largo, pero basta con que nos recordemos que se llama
I
Sir
don't seem to
Walter
have any
Harris.
portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Ya. Entonces ya tenemos el nombre. Y delante cuando iba a responder no me aparecía entre las opciones el nombre del caballero. Así que ahí estábamos
Yes,
pegados.
Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
Ya.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Ah, no, pero me
Yes,
falta preguntar
Graham?
sobre
You
Acorn.
want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
I'm good.
Ya.
Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Ahora vamos a intentar responder las preguntas.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny.
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance.
Pero supongo que es Manny
Next
porque está
question.
hablando con
All
la
right,
chaca.
Next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Yo creo que es a Chaca.
A chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here.
A ver.
Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct.
Oh, por
Great
fin.
job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty.
Les recuerdo que tienen que intentar varias veces, se van equivocando en esta
Over
parte
here, I got mine right here.
I'm sorry,
para
I really
poder
am, but that
responder
is
las
not an
preguntas
entrance ticket. In fact, from up
y
here, it looks like a
les van a ir
sweaty
cambiando
piece
los
of cloth.
diálogos
Oh,
de los
probably just a
tres
stopgap.
caballeros.
Each night hopeful will need to bring
Y
back
recién
to the
entonces les van a
theatre,
aparecer las
don't
respuestas
drink
correctas,
to
las
damn,
opciones correctas para
one
responder.
eye of a hideous beast.
Y cuando les aparezcan
And, due to
simplemente
Proclamation
vienen al vídeo y
174.8.2,
ven cuáles
it
son las
will
respuestas
actually need to
correctas.
be
Y
a
lo van
hideous
pausando
beast.
para ver.
Not like last year. No adorably
Pero primero
cute,
necesitan que
fuzzy
les
or
aparezcan
tiny
las
creature eyes
opciones
will be
correctas, o sea, las respuestas
accepted.
correctas.
Thank you.
Eso.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Vale.
Whisper!
Ese está loco.
Whisper can do it.
Vamos cruzando ahí el puente de tablones. Me costó llegar a las respuestas porque yo pensaba que yo me estaba equivocando, pero en realidad no me daba las
thanks.
opciones, no me daba las respuestas correctas. Me gustó mucho.
Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come
Me
say
voy a
hi.
poner un
I'm on
suéter,
the
me
left.
está dando frío. Ahí se va la señorita esa, que es como una inventora. Vale, ahora nos cerraron el otro lado.
Caution, bees and distress.
Ya. Así que nos tienen que haber abierto acá. Excelente.
So, how did you find an eye?
A Kitty
A
Kitty.
hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
Mm. Que ahora ya al otro lado, pero vamos a venir para acá primero.
No one should notice one bell missing.
Encontramos una especie de campanillas. Oh, que me caigo, era una trampa.
Oh, what a peculiar trap.
Pedazo de carne. Oh, me caigo. ¿Habrá algo acá en la cueva? Siempre hay algo. A ver. Vamos a bajar de nuevo. Ahí hay algo.
All right, sugar shrooms.
Ya. Tenemos eso. Tienen que prestar mucha atención a todas las cosas que hay que tomar, porque de esos videojuegos en donde necesitas muchos accesorios para ir respondiendo cosas, para ir construyendo cosas. Acá tomamos las sugar rooms y el pedazo de carne.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though.
Ya está. ¿Qué es
My
eso?
love, you're my everything.
Mi
I
amor,
might
tú
not
eres
have
todo para
enough
mí.
money for a ring yet, but I just
No
can't
tengo dinero
wait
para
any
anillo,
longer. Will you be mine
pero no puedo esperar
forever?
más.
I better put this back.
Ya. ¿Qué más encontramos? Acá está cerrado. Vamos a ir a ver ese puente que no quise cruzar. Ah, pero primero arriba. Mira que seguramente hay que coleccionar 1.000.000 de cosas. Vale. Pero es un manco con el arco. Esta ruta
I
está
wasn't
bloqueada.
always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Si ya vamos a llegar a esa parte. Lo que pasa es que no sé manejar el arco todavía, explica el señor. Y la nieta le pregunta, ¿pero cuándo
Don't
aprendiste?
worry.
Ya vamos a llegar a esa
Rentals
parte de
will
la
be here
historia.
soon, Princess Madeline.
Ya. El Princess Madeline se llama su ardilla. No, aquí me van a matar ahí. No se ve nada más.
I
La
better
roca.
stand on this side of the rock.
No, esa roca está muy poderosa, no la podemos
It
mover.
wouldn't budge.
Así que vamos a ver lo del puente antes de continuar con este paseo, esta aventura. Aprovechamos de que está bien. Ufa. Pero nah, pero ¡wow! Es Martín Saracho, el troll.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you
Ya, le
release
explica
me,
que está
I'll make
entrenando
sure
en
the king
caballero,
rewards
así que
you
que
for
no le
your
haga
service.
daño.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that. Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Happy trails.
Hey, Goosey.
Ya, a ver.
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the Bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not! As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry! We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late. Right when the croissants are served.
Happy trails.
Ay, me equivoqué.
Hey, Goosey!
Hey, Gusi.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Alfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has two purple eyes with
Ya le estaba diciendo dónde encontrar un monstruo, porque como requisito para en la competición de caballeros le exigieron el ojo de un monstruo o de una bestia gigante o lo que sea, pero tiene que llevar el ojo como la prueba.
This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild.
Le explica que cuando tú tocas esos horns o super mega trombas, trompones, cuando los tocas vienen ellos y se ponen de puente.
Snarlax's eyes again?
Ah, ya. Espero que la embarré, me puse a repetir una de las frases. Ya dice que él me va a ayudar a cruzar, pero solamente si le traigo algo rico para comer.
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Alfie is starving.
Ya, me dice que está hambriento y que solo me va a ayudar si le traigo algo rico de comer. Que sea dulce. La estatua. Ah, ya, no tiene nada.
Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man.
Ya, dice que el legado del rey Edward permaneció en el tiempo. Hasta los tiempos actuales. Vale. O hasta hoy en día. ¿Qué son?
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Ese Pokémon morado iba persiguiendo una ardilla para comérselo.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Veamos. Hay que entrar a las casas.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Usually that sleep depriver would be
Está diciendo que se le perdió el escudo ahí.
But today is different.
Que no sacaron
Today,
nada.
I sold a shield while I was out watching the parade, and money always puts me in a better mood.
Claro, y que más encima, aparte que no sacaron nada,
Let me know if something piques your interest.
dejaron monedas ahí que le habían pagado. Fuimos nosotros, pero no le vamos a contar eso.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
Ya. Nos vende la daga, así que no tenemos arma, porque dice que necesitamos
You can
trabajo.
post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Ya.
Now that's bold. You don't even know what you're buying.
Vale.
No matter. I'll gladly take your money and give you my gardening tool. It's the only thing you can afford.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
I did. The bold costs a fortune.
Es la única arma disponible que tiene.
You will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Ahora vamos a visitar al panadero.
Hello there, and good afternoon. Forgive the shop from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. But have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions.
Ya.
I am here to serve.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Bueno, ¿qué otra opción nos ofreces?
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A delicacy big enough to feed an
Ya,
army.
aquí tenemos nuestro
Or someone
algo
with
dulce
the
para comer.
appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been
Ya, para
delivered.
preparar
I can't complete the recipe.
el pie
Until those
necesita
bridges get
ingredientes.
fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
dice que me vende ese monstruoso pie por una moneda si yo le consigo los starberries y los sugar rooms.
Good day.
Bye
Ya.
pie.
Creo que ya tengo unos que los recogí en la cueva cuando me caí. Eso. Los sugar rooms.
Wow, these sugar shrooms look amazing.
Sugar
Just
rooms.
the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you can find me the starberries, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
Ya, por una brillante moneda de oro me da el pie. Y con ese pie vamos a abrir. O sea, vamos a abrir, nos va a ayudar el troll a pasar al otro lado de ese precipicio o río, no sé.
You're on the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no
Hablan un
future
poquito demasiado.
We've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the
Vamos al
occasional
punto rápido
practical
que
joke. We gladly share our wisdom
necesitamos
for free,
continuar con la
but
aventura.
everything else starts at 1 shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
A esto.
Give it here! Oh,
Chester!
fine, fine. Sorry. Last time I ate raw meat, I had a bad case of tummy rumbles.
Vale.
It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Oh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken.
Ya. Como buenos ancianos, hablen
Those
y
ones are
hablen
expired
y
now,
hablen
so
y
they're
hablen
just
y
for
hablan.
display.
Vale, vale, vale. Ya, nada más. Y estos tipos no nos dieron absolutamente nada. Ah, la poción, que...
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
Sí, no. Bueno, chicos y chicas, vamos a dejar esta parte hasta aquí. Creo que me quedó un poco más larga que la anterior, es que entre tanto diálogo y eso. Así que, pero me disculpen un poco. Nos estamos viendo. Espero que les esté ayudando esta guía, pues como el juego está en inglés. Así que, hasta luego.